Alright guys, so part one of this website tutorial cut out on me, so I missed some of it, and I just want to do a quick recap. So basically, I was just showing you how to quickly change the website style to not look like a template, basically, right? Because when you're using this website, you want it to look like your own brand, and you want it to look and feel like your own site, right? You don't want it to look like a template site. And it's pretty easy to update it to look like a really high quality site that's also your own branding. So I'll just recap what I did. One of the first things you're going to want to do is change the font. That's one like quick way to immediately change the look and feel. Next, you're going to want to make sure you update the color scheme to match the color scheme of your logo and your brand. Next, you're going to want to update the images. It's pretty obvious, right? Everything I'm saying is pretty straightforward. Then you're going to want to update the wording. Right? You do those four things and your site's going to look pretty custom and unique. Then you can take it a step further. You can add custom sections. Like if you want here, you can add a new section. You can do the AI generated ones. You could do the designed, or you can use these pre-built ones. And then you would just want to change the styling. If you do decide to import one of these styles, right, you just want to change the design a bit, make it, again, match the overall site theme. But that's really all there is to it, like to the initial setup process. It's not really difficult, guys. It's really not hard at all. And here, so I'll just change the background here of this header. Maybe I'll make that the red color. Or we could go black. Really doesn't matter a whole lot. I mean, in this example site, you may even want to make the buttons gold to match the golden color. But in either case, this video, I want to focus on SEO, and more specifically, a very important feature, which is the auto blogging tool. This is a tool that allows you to quickly put out highly optimized articles for specific locations, specific towns and communities, of jobs that you've done, job recaps, things like that. Okay. So part one, you're going to need to go in here and set up a blog. So go where it says more and where it says engage and sell, and you're going to want to turn on blog. Okay. And you're going to want to add a blog. Okay. Now you've got options for the layouts. Okay. And now what we're going to do is it pre-populates like a few random blog articles for whatever reason. We're just going to delete those. And then we're going to go set up the layout. And there's a bunch of different layouts that you can choose from. I like the news and updates one, which I think is already set. Yeah. So we'll go ahead and use this one. And basically what's going to happen is it's going to set a blog background photo here. I'll delete the title or the name. I'll delete this section. So what we have here is our blog title, and then we have our content here, okay? And this is actually pretty good. So now I'm just going to leave this. You probably want to update this a bit more. In fact, here, let me make just a slight little change. Let me go ahead and add a little effect here. Or here, let's make this a dark color. And then let's make it transparent. Just to make the words stand out a little bit better. Okay, so we've got our blog set up, okay? We'll click done. Let's see here. We'll go leave anyway. And now let's head back to AutoBidder. Okay. Now, here's the way this auto blogger tool works. Go to the website page, and then you're going to want to click on Auto Blogger and click Open Blog. Okay, now there's currently no blog post, right? Because I just created this site. So we're going to click Create Blog Post. And now you've got four different styles. You've got Job Showcase, you've got job type / keyword targeting. This is if you want to target a specific type of job, like commercial or municipal or anything you could think of that's super specific you'd want to target. Then you've got pricing targeting. This is where you would target price related keywords. And then you've got FAQ / educational. The most common ones are probably going to be job showcase because you can easily showcase different jobs. But for this example, I'll do job type / keyword targeting. And it'll allow you to save in, you can save your business details in right here to automatically save onto each blog post. And now right here is where we're going to set our job type / keyword. And this is going to be holiday light installation for residential homes. Okay, and then you're going to set your city, Harrisburg, PA. All right, and then we'll enable an FAQ section. Now this will give you some suggested notes that you can use, so you see the benefits of hiring professional. So we can install that. I mean, this is basically gives you like some ideas for concepts that you could use for the article. And then further notes, we'll just talk about we are a professional holiday light installation service. We install high-end Christmas lights for homes and businesses throughout the local area. We'll expand that with AI. And then you're going to want to upload a few images here. So here, let me go grab some images for a quick second. I'll pause this for a minute. Okay, and then once you've gotten your images, you're just going to drag them in here or go in and select them. Set them in right here. Now there is an option here to do the AI image generation. I would do this more as like a last resort. Ideally, you're going to want to, if this is a job showcase, you're going to want to use your actual images, especially if they have pictures of your crew that has your logo in it. It just makes it look a lot more legit. So we'll use that as the hero image. We'll use this as featured. And then we'll use this as the after, I guess. Well, it's not really before and after, so I guess that'll be hero as well. And then let's go ahead and generate content. And now what it's going to do is generate the actual article and the content itself. And then we have an opportunity to edit it how we like it. And then we can push it to the site once we're satisfied with it. Okay. So see, you'll have the option here. This will show you the text. You can edit it however you like, or you can edit it with AI. You've got the FAQ, or here's the pricing factor. Since this is a pricing one, so the pricing articles are, and I probably should have talked about the pricing. I think, let's see, what one was this? Yeah, no, okay, this was job keyword targeting. Okay. I was going to say on the pricing one, there's actually a pricing table that is has schema enabled, which is really good for SEO. So it's like creates a pricing table. So this one, we've got FAQs as well, so you can edit these as much as you like, and then it embeds a map too of whatever area. Again, that's really important for local SEO. Once we're happy with it, we'll click next. Now you can optimize it a bit more for the SEO, so if you want to, you can go change the meta title and description. This really isn't that important. As long as you're putting out a lot of content, that's the most important thing. You can also attach videos as well, which I didn't show you guys, but at the beginning here, under supporting embeds, you can put YouTube video, Facebook post, and Google My Business link. With that being said, let's go ahead and choose our featured image. And you can assign it to a category if you want to, you don't have to. And then let's go ahead and click Save and Sync, okay? Now the blog post is being pushed to the website. Okay, cool. So now the blog has been pushed to the website. Now that seemed like a tedious process, but once you actually get in the rhythm of it, I was going slow to show you guys. I mean, the whole video is still under 10 minutes and we already have an article up. But let's go take a look at it. Once you get in the rhythm, I mean, it only takes, under 10 minutes. So let's refresh this page here. Go into the blog, and now you'll see that that blog has been pushed. And when you're ready, you can publish from AutoBidder. So you can come in here and just click Publish Live. Obviously, this website's not live, so it wouldn't actually publish. But you can also publish from within the editor. And then let's just go take a quick peek as to how it looks. You can see it's got that background image. Holiday light installation for residential homes in Harrisburg. And then, transform your home with professional holiday light installation. It's got the image we added there. It's got our paragraph text. It's got our little section about what affects pricing. It's got our FAQ section here. And then it's got our map embed. Right? And then it's got the images that we added. Okay? And this is just a simple article. All right, and then you can come into the site editor if you want, and you can edit this more. So you can drag in more content. This is all one, HTML block. Well, it's multiple little HTML blocks, but you can come in and drag in, other content if you want to, change anything, or if you want to, like I said, add another image. You can easily just come in here and add another image later, right? And then make this image whatever you want. So that was really important. I wanted to share with you guys that, because that's one of those things, like once you get it set up, it's very important, very useful for your SEO, because a lot of websites, in your areas or small businesses, they only have a few pages. I mean, a lot of them, it's, they might have 4 or 5 pages, maybe even less. So if you can pump these articles out, I mean, you could add 4 or 5 pages a week, and if you do that for 10 weeks, all of a sudden you got 40 or 50 pages targeting all kinds of random little keywords that it's just so easy to rank for, over time. So I want to share with you guys that. Now, also a few other little SEO things. If you come in here to pages, every single page, you can go to edit page SEO, and then you'll see this AI SEO assistant. Go into that. What this is going to do, it's going to allow you to set up your SEO for all of your pages and make sure. I was covering this in the previous video, but it cut out on me. So I just wanted to quickly recap. This is basically a checklist. You just go through. This one's set up pretty well, but this will allow you to quickly set all of your image alt text, all of your meta descriptions, your page titles, and make sure your internal linking is strong. Now, again, this site's not published, so it's not as relevant for this particular example, but once your site's published, that does become relevant. Now, if you guys need any help setting up your website or managing it, just let me know, and I'll be here to help you. So I want to say thank you to you guys if you watched it this far. If you, like I said, need any help, let me know, and have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.